20.4. Hey y'all, Artist Poet Girl here, also known as APG Jamie, and today we're going to use those Gelli Prints and those store-bought card bases to make some miscellaneous greetings, also known as all occasion. Now you can add sentiments or not add sentiments as you choose and desire. Now I'm cutting my Gelli print down to more or less like a mat for my card base, and the size doesn't matter because you'll use what size works for you and your card base, okay? And I went over to the die cutting machine and cut a circle out of my card base, and I cut a bigger circle out of some scrap blue cardstock. One of them days, y'all. Cardstock. And I'm using the ATG to adhere the smaller circle card base onto the blue circle. And that's my Gelli print. And that's a new stamp set I got. 50% off, y'all. It came with like 4 or 5 different stencils. It was a pretty good deal for $7, I thought. So now I'm stamping out the dragonflies, because y'all know I love dragonflies. And the first one's too smooshy dark, and the second one's okay, and the third one's okay too. So that's deli paper. Deli paper. And I'm going to use Liquitex Mat Medium to adhere that down. And you know, I grabbed the first crappy brush. It was a terrible brush, y'all. Terrible. But using that gift card smooshed it out really well. Now you can do this with deli wrap, not so much with tissue paper or napkin kind of stuff, because yeah, not so much. Oh, all that wind coming from. Oh, makes me happy. Not the wind. Well, wind can make you happy if it's really hot. Like it's been really hot and humid down here. I mean, we got the humidities going on, y'all. Anyways. Summertime. Don't know what I'm doing. Oh, he good, y'all. And messed up a little spot. You can't see it here, but you can see it in real life. So I thought, well, I'll just cover it up with some pretty gems. Now, these are heart-shaped gems. They're pink. They're a darker pink than my card base, but you know, so it goes. It's just the way it goes. Use what you got. Because I'm just kind of doing them flying by the seat of my pants things again. And I die cut out my sentiments, because this one's going to be a thank you card. Isn't that what this one is? Yeah. And I'm using the Xron to put some sticky stuff on those little tiny letters, because they're going to be kind of hard to glue. Now, I didn't get it all smooshed down really well before I pulled my backing off. Watch. See? It stuck to the sticky part. So I have to play with that a little bit and get some of this extra sticky stuff off. Using that there sideways pokey tool on it, because that's a turn sideways pokey tool. Just scrape at it. And back to that. Then we're going to stick it on. So, because this is a double-sided Gelli print. Sometimes I do those and sometimes I don't. And there we go, smooshing it down with the bone folder. Not a real bone. Gonna stamp the back. Now the next day I needed one more card, so I made another card. I accidentally stamped all my purple door and my year on the inside of the card. Oh well. I didn't remake it. That's just a black ink pen. Don't know the brand because it doesn't have a brand on it. It's probably one of them pens we got. Somebody just says, here, take this free pen. You know, one of them kind of things. And now I'm going to take the larger of those 3 dragonflies and stamp it on the inside. Oh, no, I stamped it on the deli paper still. I tore it out. Now I'm going to put it on the inside circle. Oh my gosh, I'm so confused. Did I tell you it was hot? I'm happy with these cards. I hope the people getting them's happy with them. And here's another, that might be Brayer off paper. I don't know what this paper is, but it was with the Gelli print and stuff. Which one do I like? I like that one. And I die cutted it using an on the edge die just around the edges. Edged on the edge die around the edges. List of ingredients in the description box below. And still using my sideways pokey tool thingy. Now, the corners didn't meet up so much, and I don't know what I'm doing half the time. So I'm just kind of trimming it and trying to make the corners kind of prettier. Hey, imperfection is perfection, y'all. Okay, there. See, I showed you. And going to, that's part of that new set of stencils. Stamps and stencils. I'm going to put that in the corner. It didn't stamp that greatly. Going to put it in this other corner. That's a good stamp. Now I'm going to try to put it in another corner, but I know the stamp is too big, so I'm just going to wipe off some of that. And it's still not going to fit. I left this part in because sometimes, when you don't try things on for size first, it doesn't necessarily work out so good. So I thought, well, I'll just cover that up with these here die cuts laying over here. No, not so much. That's just not going to work. So let's just cut that off. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? We use another piece of paper. I think I like that. So let's get those die cuts back in here. Poke these leaves, these faunas over here. Not that one, this one. Let's get that color. Hey, like it with that bird. Put a bird on it. They still do that? That's not the only faux pas on this one. Just wait for it because, you'll see more coming up with the bird's eye in a minute. And I don't mean frozen vegetables. So use the washi tape to hold down my fauna there, my leaves, so I could get them glued on the other side. Yes, I glued them. Don't you glute stuff? I glued them as Maximus's. And I just went ahead and used the glue because I already had it out. Got to put them little dots on those little leaves because they're tiny leaves, y'all. Tiny. Now, y'all know I'm not a card maker, but I make cards. That's just not funny anymore, I guess. So, yeah. And I'm going to cut out a little strip for my sentiment on the inside. This is it just says thinking of you. Like I said, you don't have to put sentiments, okay? And just leave them totally blank. Totally. Because on one of them on the inside, I just put some die cut words that said hugs. Hugs, 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 hugs. That was a get well card, and I couldn't find my get well sentiment, so I put feels better on the outside and get well, or hugs, 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 hugs on the inside. Here you go, y'all. I'm going to dry that ink before I get it on my fingers and smooch it everywhere because I'm kind of known to do that. Now that that's fairly well and dry, I'm going to take off the washi tape and glue down some of those loose ones on top. And then we're going to glue down our little bird. And I'm like, well, I want to make his eye black. So I get my black pen. Just wait for it. I'm getting it. Hold on. Wait. And now. Oh, no, that's a pencil. I put shadowing under him. So he's standing on the ground, so he doesn't look like he's standing in the air. He's not flying, he's standing. Oh, and that's the Stardust Jelly Roll pen. Just putting some little shinies on in the circles. Here comes the eye. No, it's just not working. I got outside the line, so I tried to cover that up by making it rounder all around the outside. And now let's put a highlight in there. Nope. That looks absolutely creepy. So let's just put a black diamond on it. Okay? There, that'll do it. That's more butter. See? It's okay. I fixed it. Stamping my door in the year and put my sentiment on the inside because I was thinking of you. Oh, we're going to use that Stardust to bring that on the inside too. Just kind of go around there. Now, all in all, it probably took me about an hour to make this set of cards. How many did I make? 4 or 5? I don't know. And that includes my, what am I going to do? I really had no plans in mind other than using those Gelli printed cardstock papers to make some cards. Okay? That was my plan. I love that die cut, y'all. It's so delicate. It's hard to glue down. It is hard to glue down. Gluting it down. There's my rattling air vent. I tried to fix it one time. Climbed way up there on a ladder and tried to fix it and just couldn't do it. And this is my inside sentiment, which I would read it to you, but I don't remember what it says. And I'm in the house, not in the studio where the stamp is. And I did put the stamps away, so yay me. I used my stuff and put most of it away. Most of it. Inking them edges. Now I'm going to heat gun dry it. Because once again, I've had experience where I've smudged it. Yeah. Don't want to do that. ATG Advanced Tape Glider, also known as an ATG gun. Now I'm going around all those little tiny openings with the black pen. That's a gel pen. And no, I don't know the manufacturer of it either. It's just a gel pen, y'all. And I sped it up pretty fast. Can you see? I kind of like it. It makes it more butter looking. And this is the third one. I didn't show y'all, die cutting anything. Now I'm smooching some of that ATG tape out of the way because I got it on in the holes. So I'm just kind of pulling it out of the way with my Cricut pokey tool. And those little flowers are punched from a little thumb punch. Recollections, I think. I can swear to it. Just putting a little dot of glue on there. Now I'm going to put a little dot of glue in the centers because I've got that sticker sheet from King Dollar in Humble. And I love those little things. They're not really gems, but they're shiny, blingy things. And I just love them. I had to put it back on the piece of white because some of them look yellowish, and those are the ones I'm using. All the same colors, as best as I could figure out. So, was there a sentiment inside this one? I don't remember. Oh, evidently there was. Ta-da! And lining it up. And I did make my own envelopes from scrapbook paper using the We Are Memory Keepers punch board. Best tool I think I've ever bought besides a bone folder that's not a real bone, y'all. Some close-ups, but not too close. This is make me happy. And like I said, I ended up making one more the next day because I short counted myself. So, feel battle. That's the one full of hugs. Disclaimer screen, y'all. In the description box below as well. So, thanks for watching and happy arting, y'all.